What do you think of this? Do you like this?
Relatively new RV to the market. This is a very new floor plan.
This may not be the best step setup for you. A little interesting though. Look how,
Yeah, it's pretty
you
tight.
see that? I'm curious what the viewers think.
Hey everyone, Izzy from Endless RVing. We have a brand new floor plan, Super C floor plan, one of the more affordable Super Cs on the market. Behind us is the 2023 Thor Inception, the 38MX. We're going to take you on a full interior and exterior tour. But before we get to this tour, we want to thank the official sponsor of this video is RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. What is RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding? Well, they make aftermarket custom RV mattresses.
And they are super comfortable. It definitely changed the way we sleep when we're on our RV. It was so good. We actually got one for Jason at home and he loves it. They have other products. They have cooling pillows, which Izzy has, weighted blankets, all different things. What's great about them is they have a 120-night sleep trial. So I know you cannot feel a mattress in a week, right? So you take that time, take the few months, and then if you don't like it, you can ship it back, and they have a 10-year warranty.
They're also made in the USA. They have all different types of mattresses out there, whether you want a foam mattress, coils, a hybrid of foam and coils, they have something for you. You may be asking yourself, why do I need to get a mattress for my RV? Well, the reality is most RV mattresses that come from the factory are pretty terrible. So if you are looking for a really good night's sleep, you don't want to get up in pain, go check them out. Go to the website rvmattress.com/endless. Use the discount code endless and get
20% off?
Yeah, go check them out, guys. You don't have to sleep in pain. All right, so this is the Thor Inception. Now, the Inception is a relatively new RV to the market, and this is Thor's answer to the very popular Super C market. This is a very new floor plan, the 38MX. These Inceptions, they're on the Freightliner S2 RV chassis. Now, that is a Super C chassis, but it's only made for the RV industry, so it's not on a true commercial truck chassis, but it is still quite capable for RV purposes. So you can see full body paint, guys. Right up front, you have the paint protection. The wheels on here, the tires, 295, 75, 22.5. So you do get the beefy suspension, and this does have air brakes. You can see the top, it's a one-piece fiberglass molded front cap, and it'll really open up inside. I don't know if you see it from the outside, but there's a large window that allows you to see out. Now we're indoors, so you can't really appreciate the light coming in because we only have artificial light here, but it looks really nice when you go inside. Now, one of the big advantages of having either C or Super C is that you have multiple ways to get into the motorhome itself. So you can see here, you can go in through both the passenger and driver's side doors, as well as entry into the house portion of the motorhome. They have fiberglass steps that they put here. You also have the truck style mirrors. You have the frameless windows up top. If you look overhead, you have a full awning that comes over, which is a really nice thing. Now, this is a 2-slide coach. You're gonna have one smaller slide on the passenger side and then a much larger slide on the driver's side, which will open everything up inside. Now, continuing down on the passenger side, you can see frameless windows. Again, LED lighting, full body paint. So you see the design here, but it's all smooth because they clear coat it, sanding down to give it a nice finish. Outside here, still smells like paint also. Outside here, you have an Insignia TV with a sound bar, which is a nice thing, and you can secure it with double locks. Let's just start opening up some bays, guys. Now, this is a propane coach. One thing I really like, you have aluminum doors, and they're heavy. These are nice aluminum doors. Nice slam latch, and they're manual, which I also like because it just keeps everything really simple. You can see the storage here. It's finished out with a rotocast, and you have a semi pass-through storage. You might be asking yourself, why do you have this big bump? Well, on Super C Motorhomes, the engine's up front, so everything, you have the drive shaft that goes to the rear tires, and obviously the shaft has to go down the chassis, but you still do get a good amount of storage on here. You can see, same thing on bay number 2. Bay number 3, you have your tanks. We'll give you all the specs as we continue along on here. This does not have the tandem axle. You do have a rear axle here, same size tires as up front. Bay number 4.
You get a good amount of storage.
There's a lot of storage here, yeah. Bay number 5 is gonna house your own quiet diesel 8,000 watt generator, which will be plenty of power to power this. And then your last bay, these will be your tanks up here, and this is just a little support for the tanks, so you don't get as much storage here, but you do have a quick connect for your propane. So if you want to set up your grill back here or back here, you can use the onboard propane as a supply. Now, looking a little further at that one slide on the passenger side, you do see it has a slide topper, which is always a nice thing. It also has the foam noodle there so you don't bang your head.
That's for me, by the way.
Being this is not on a true commercial truck chassis, you are limited in the towing, but you still do have a good amount of towing. It comes with a 15,000 pound tow hitch, but this cannot tow 15,000 pounds, 10,000 pounds safely just because of the capacity of it. And we'll give you all those numbers before we go inside. Look at the rear cap. Beautiful rear fiberglass cap. You have the big Inception here, LED lights.
It is a nice looking rear cap.
It's very nice.
And the nice ladder.
Yeah, and a nice line on top.
Leo's lion.
You got a...
We'll give out a shout out to Leo's Vacation Center. You wanted to just say something real quick?
Yeah, Leo's Vacation Center has been great to us. That's where Matt from Matt's RV used to work. He contacted them and they have given us kind of full reign of...
So Bob is
he's the guy here.
In charge there. We met him yesterday. He was pretty awesome.
Yeah, so. I'm looking at their phone number. If you want to contact them, it's 301-621-9631. Ask for Bob. Tell him you saw on our channel.
And they have a lot here. Just real quick before they have a whole Intech line. They have tons of trailers and fifth wheels, so they do offer a lot.
And they do have more than it's at the show. Just because we're indoors, you can't bring all your inventory, obviously. So you see over here the S2 RV chassis. We're going to quickly go down the driver's side. It's kind of limited here, guys, so we're not going to show you every single thing, but we just want to show you some important things. So some important things on the driver's side, you have the Girard tankless water heater. Now, tankless water heaters are, to me, a no-brainer. If you don't have a aqua hot system, a hydronic system, and you're running on propane, these things are awesome. We absolutely love ours. We have a different, we have a Truma, but it works really great. So now here on the first bay of the driver's side, you do have, sorry if I'm crossing in front of you, you have your dumps for your tanks. You also have your water fill, which is right here. And then you have access to bring in everything, your sewer hose, everything else. Go on to the next bay. There is your propane tank. And they do give you a little bit of storage up above, which is a really nice thing. Here's something I don't really like. Here's your power bay. You do have your 50 amp cord, but you kind of have to haggle with it. Not a big fan of that. Hopefully they would put a power reel, but they don't. And then you have your input for your satellite cable. And then we're gonna do one more bay, guys. Your wet bay, really important. You have your city water connect, low point drain, whole house filtration. You also have additional dumps here because this is a bath and a half. So you have multiple tanks here, outside storage, and then all your...
Outside shower.
Sorry, outside shower. And then all your valves clearly labeled, so if you want to winterize or sanitize, you just put the valves in the appropriate place and it works. Another pretty cool thing, they have the diesel fuel back here. So it's 100 gallons of diesel fuel. And then if you walk up front, these other bays, you have chassis batteries as well as the rest of your pass-through storage. So we don't need to show you that. But the other important thing is that over here, right by the driver's seat, you do have your DEF fill. You could also see you have the side view cameras, which you have one on the passenger side also. So before we go on the inside, let me give you some of the specs. Again, on the S2 RV Freightliner chassis, it has the Cummins ISB XT 6.7 liter engine with 360 horsepower, 800 foot-pounds of torque. Like I said earlier, 15,000 pound tow hitch with 7-pin connection, but you cannot tow 15,000 pounds on here. You have automatic leveling jacks, welded tubular steel floor, welded tubular aluminum roof with aluminum sidewall cage construction. You also have a fiberglass roof, fiberglass bonded construction on the sidewalls. Some other important specs, the awning size is 17 feet, the interior height is 7 feet, fuel capacity is 100 gallons, LP is 105 gallons, you have a 100 gallon fresh water tank, your gross vehicle weight rating is 32,700 pounds, gross combined weight rating 46,000 pounds, the exterior length without the ladder is 39 feet 10 inches, and the exterior height with the air conditioner is 13.3. Sleeping capacity is 4, and the seatbelt capacity is 6.
All right, so let's head inside. Now, the first thing I want to mention, if you have hip or knee issues, this may not be the best step setup for you because it is a little bit high. All right, so just keep that in mind as you're going in. Let's head in. We're going to, come on in, I'll show you over here. So right when you come in, you're going to have 2 storage little areas right here, which is great. You can put anything. You can put, you know, shoes if you want, or hats or whatever, anything you want to keep there. You could also keep clothes and whatever for the people that are sleeping here. So you have,
huge.
this is the huge bunk. It's almost like a bunk room. You know what I mean? You got 2 windows on either side with shades, and you're going to have, as Izzy mentioned outside, there is an enormous window here. So if you take a look, you got your blue LED lights, which gives us some moon lighting. But once you open that shade, you are gonna get an enormous amount of natural light in there, which is great. That's beautiful. It's a very open feel in that bunk too. You do have the privacy curtain there, so that's great. Here's your hooks for your ladder. A lot of room for any guest. You've got cup holders back there. There's storage area for them to keep anything they need. So we're here in the cockpit, and this is great too because a lot of Super C or Class C type RVs, you feel very constrained and claustrophobic in the cockpit area, but this is very roomy and it's easy to get into also, so you can walk right in. If you're tall, it's not too difficult to dip under that bunk. You got a nice windshield here, as Izzy said, Freightliner chassis. You've got a 10.1 touchscreen dash here with, you could have, you know, Android, CarPlay, all of that, which is great. Your electronic leveling is right here. You got a lot of lighting in here, so you have
Your nighttime
a
reading
lot.
lights.
Yeah, yep, it's great. So everything's very well lit. It's very comfortable. The seats are very comfortable. They're powered. Definitely driving long distances in here would be easy. So everything here is great. You know, like on our new Mar, we have this kind of thing. You know, you have your Allison transmission here, so everything's push button. It's just really easy to use. So starting off in the dinette area, this is their dream dinette, so you can sit 4. Little interesting though, I want to point this out. Take a look at this. Look how,
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
you see that? And I'm, you know, I'm not like a big person either, so that's a little tight. So that's an interesting setup there. You have a large window there. I like the interior colors. You know, you have some contrast a little bit, you know, but they're on the lighter side, which I like. And then you have 2 theater seats here, large theater seats with the center area here where you can keep items, your cup holders, but again, very wide. So if you like to cuddle, this may not be the setup for you because you're kind of far from the person next to you. You have a lot of storage up here, no divider, so it goes straight across, so you can fit a lot of baskets or however you like to organize your storage areas. So you have a lot of nice little decorative touches here, little paintings. There's a mirror here. You have a lot of light controls, so all push button. There's one over by the dinette. There's one here. You have more in the, you know, the back end of the coach, so that's good. Then you have an electric fireplace, which is a really nice touch. Here's your TV for the main living area with some storage up above. And under my feet, you have vinyl flooring, kind of complements the color. Then you have a residential high LG fridge. This is a high fridge. Like, look at this. I'm 5'9". I can't reach the back of this shelf.
It's a big fridge too.
It's huge, but it's set quite high. So, you know, that's interesting. And then in terms of your kitchen appliances, I'm going to flip over here. Here's your, you actually have 2. You have your propane stove. You got 2 burners, and then you do have 1 induction. So a lot of them are doing, I know Thor does that quite frequently where they have both for you. So if you like I tend to like, I like flames. I like the fire. Not a big fan of the electric, so I like that. Then you have storage underneath. And then you have a decent size contour microwave oven, which is also your convection as well, okay, because there's no oven here. And then more storage up above and tons of storage here for all your dishes and everything. Then you're going to have a double stainless steel sink. Put in the comments if you like. I always ask people, do you like the double? I like a big farmhouse style sink. And then you have your faucet here. You do have a pull down sprayer, and then large windows the whole length of the kitchen counter. And then under here you have actually a garbage can, plenty of room to keep any cleaning supplies or anything. A ton of drawers straight down. These are soft close drawers.
Can you open that second drawer? That first one was really tiny.
And this one is actually off.
Can you open the second one?
Yep.
So they're like really tiny
they're
drawers.
small drawers. They do not go back far here. Okay, this one's a little off, but yeah, they're smaller. And then to finish off the kitchen, you do have a very decent sized pantry. I would love to see a light in there. Very deep and tall compartments in there. Now this is washer dryer prep. I don't see it here, but it says it in the...
It's not here. This is not washer dryer
No,
prep.
I know. It says it, and it might be in there. And then you have a large wardrobe here with shelving to keep any of your clothes, hang clothes. And that's going to be right across from the half bath. So this is a 1.5 bath coach. You're going to have a porcelain and push pedal toilet there. You do have a decent amount of storage space for towels and bathroom items. Nice size window if you want to look out while you're doing your thing. And what they also offer that I like is this. So a place to actually hang your towels. And they have a towel ring here against the wall as well. So you have plenty of places to keep your towels in this bath. And then into the bedroom we come. So you're going to have a king size tilt-a-view bed, which is always great for space saving. So it's going to give you some, and this is not even up all the way, so it's going to give you some extra feel of space there. Little counter with a bunch of drawers. You have your Insignia TV here. Above the bed, you have plenty of storage space. You're going to have an AC in here. This is a 2 AC coach, to keep that in mind. Each side of the bed, you have USB ports, a little nightstand area, and then you're going to have a good size wardrobe in here with plenty of room to hang your clothes. There's a light in here, which is good. You can stack baskets if you need to, and then a lot of drawer space. These are a lot bigger than the ones in the kitchen, but you have the whole length here of soft close drawers for your clothes. And then here is going to be your master bath. So your medicine cabinets, plenty of space here. You got a little counter space. Again, a lot of room to keep items. You got a towel ring here, and you also have those towel hooks that they had in the half bath. You have a porcelain pedal flush toilet here. The shower is not huge, fiberglass shower, and you have this this door that kind of comes on a curve. You have the shower miser in here. So this, it gets the job done.
So what is the price of this, the MSRP and the show price? MSRP is $353,535. The show price is
$262,777.
approximately 26% off. Of course, always negotiable.
Right.
That is just a show price.
What do you think of this? Do you like this?
It's okay. I'm not blown away by it.
Yeah, I'm curious what the viewers think.
But at this price point, I think it's, pretty fair. It's certainly less expensive than a lot of other Super Cs on the same chassis.
Right.
In the comments below, let us know what you think about this RV, if it's something you'd be interested, or if you're interested in Super Cs in general, let us know. And then to the left of us, if you like videos like this, we're gonna put our RV Tours playlist, our RV's Newbies playlist, and for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.